The final episode of Season 1 of Helluva Boss is finally here, and it didn't disappoint. I'll be honest, it isn't in my top favorite episodes, but it is so hard to hate the ruler of the gluttony ring, Queen Bee-lzebub. Not only is she voiced by one of my favorite musical artists, but the character herself, I believe, has more layers to her personality than any other ruler of the rings of hell that we've seen so far.
I could hit that.
So, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Is it just me, or is Queen Bee-lzebub's song stuck in everyone else's head too? The fact that it was written by Kesha makes me love it so much more. I was thinking while watching the episode the first time that this song gave me Kesha vibes, and then to see that the leader of Gluttony was actually voiced by Kesha, and the song was written by her is insane. This party girl in hell is so much fun to watch. The dynamic of her and Tex's relationship is so adorable, and we even got to see a little bit of a dark side with the character. I haven't really seen anyone talk about this part of the episode, but it really stuck with me after about the third time watching it. So I definitely want to talk about that today. So before we begin, I do want to address an elephant in the room. I said I was going to make a video once a week while pregnant, and that didn't happen. And I thought after the baby we were going to have time, and she's already over 2 months old now, so yeah, it turns out that pregnancy and postpartum turns your brain into mashed potatoes. I threw out about 100 scripts between me being pregnant and me now, and the ideas I had just didn't feel right, and every script I wrote just didn't feel genuine or feel good enough. And then on top of that, I was just so exhausted once I had an idea that I could not get the energy to make a video. I mean, I don't really make money off of my videos yet, so it's not really a huge deal personally if I need a little bit of a break. The only issue is I don't get the content out that I want to. I mean, this is kind of just a hobby, so I feel like I could take my time putting out videos as of now. So I told myself I was going to do some videos after I healed up a bit. And then after I was almost done healing up from having a baby, I had to get my gallbladder out, and I'm still healing from that surgery, and that also has just drained me, so I am sorry about the delay. We did have the baby 3 weeks early, and if y'all are interested in that story, maybe I'll do a birth story, I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the video. Gluttony is the sin of overindulging on anything. I grew up super Catholic, so the 7 deadly sins have been burned into my brain. A lot of people just associate gluttony with overeating, but it can be anything. Indulging in too much drinking, video games, even work. Anything that's done more than needed to live and could even be put over God in your life is seen as gluttony. So there's no wonder why Bee-lzebub shows extreme concern when Blitz is partying for the sake of numbing himself after a rough night with Stolas instead of partying for the sake of having a good time. At first I thought it was strange that she cared so much. Why would the Queen of Gluttony ring care as long as everyone was just kind of indulging in all the partying? But that's the thing. It's not really as sinful unless there's pleasure out of it, as far as gluttony goes. A lot of the sinful acts have to do with gaining a temporary pleasure. Lust, gluttony, pride, greed, all of these are temporary feelings or actions to gain immediate pleasure. And if you're not feeling pleasure from them, what's the point? Part of this makes me have a theory about Queen Bee-lzebub. When she challenges Blitz to a drinking competition, I think she let Blitz win on purpose. Hear me out. Before they begin, Blitz has already expressed that he has had an awful night, so she already knows why Blitz is drinking so much. Not only that, but she stops in the middle of the competition to watch Blitz guzzle the keg down. She wanted him to feel like he won, so he wouldn't feel as bad at the party. As the Queen of the Gluttony ring, she wants everyone to enjoy themselves, and you're not really enjoying yourself if you're drinking and partying just to feel numb. I can tell you from experience, it's not great. It's not the kind of vibe that Queen Bee wants at her parties. She also tries to cheer Luna up earlier as well. She tries to make her feel less insecure about being there, talking her up, making her feel good at the party. She just wants everyone to have a good time. Now I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the darker sides of this character. She looks and acts genuinely concerned for Blitz, which is real sweet, but this is also a bit of a selfish act too. She mentions that she can taste the vibe that everyone is giving off. She actually mentions it several times. She mentions it to Luna and Tex.
I can taste the flavor of people at my parties, and it's giving off a very not okay vibe, you know?
She mentions it in the middle of her song. She tells them that she'll provide all the good stuff to make them messed up if they give her the honey.
Queen Bee brings the sweet stuff, so keep making me that motherfucking honey. Yeah, keep it coming.
Right at that moment, I got hypnotic villain vibes off her, kind of like that yodeler from Home on the Range. And she also mentions to Luna in text that the energy from the party has her all fired up.
I'm just really high on all this tasty energy right now.
I'm starting to think that the good vibes from her parties are transformed into honey for her, and it may make her super high on it. I bet those kegs that Tex brings out for that drinking competition may also be full of those good vibes that make her high too. So there is some kind of high that Beelzebub gets from her partygoers, and for someone that just wants to feel good all the time, that not okay vibe that Luna and Blitz give off is probably messing with her too. So while there could be genuine concern for Blitz, I'm guessing there's a little bit of selfishness to it as well, since most of the leaders of the Rings of Hell are mostly full of themselves from what we've seen so far, and are just super selfish. Queen Beelzebub checks in on everyone as a good party host does, but she also does it to ensure everyone's having a good time, because if they're having a good time, she's having a good time. And then there's that transformation.
You got a problem with sour cream?
Don't follow me.
As soon as Luna questions her ability to tell if her dad is okay, Bee morphs into a scarier form and gets right in her face. She said that she just got too spicy, but I think that she just got too insecure. She may have been feeding off Luna's insecure vibe. Maybe that's what happens when her party energy isn't good enough. One little detail I did notice, however, during her cotton candy song, her outfit changes color for a bit. And the outfit changes again when she goes spicy. My first theory was that it happens whenever she uses her powers, but she doesn't change when she's pulling the cotton candy out of nowhere. I'm not quite sure what the rules to it are, but I personally think that it's her actual persona coming out, not the happy party girl vibe that she puts off usually. I mean, part of that is her actual personality, but the real persona is someone who wants people to be messed up so she feels good, not so everyone else feels good for their own sake. Tex also looked really embarrassed that she got all spicy with Luna, so I think it's something that she should be able to control. I'm not sure what it was, but we can tell at least that she's not all sunshine and rainbows. And right after she did go this spicy vibe thing that she has going on, she gives a half-ass apology to Tex and just wants to go dance immediately to get herself that high again. Yeah, I'm thinking she definitely is nice for her personal benefit, not because she actually cares. So that's all I really gathered of Beelzebub from this episode. I do hope we get to see more of Queen Bee at some point so we can get a better idea of what she's about. But since she's voiced by Kesha, I don't see that happening anytime soon, unfortunately. But what an amazing character to add, and Kesha fit that part so well. What do y'all think? Is there a darker side to this colorful character? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know if you want more Helluva Boss content, because I have been dying to talk about this series for a long time. Be sure to give this video a big ol' like and subscribe to my channel for more content. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye!